Guys, so we're working on the bike with 8 engine that we got for free on the side of the road. A little tiny 16-inch bike, and we got 50cc scooter engine, 49cc. Car. So we're gonna be installing this engine on here, and I'm gonna jerry rig some pieces of scrap metal, maybe for engine mounts, and well, there's sprockets on the back wheel. Hopefully we'll get it running by the end of the day. Maybe not, but whatever. Hey guys, so we just got the motor bolted on to all the mounts and stuff. So we got this metal bar up here, which is going to be welded onto the frame in 2 spots, up here and back here. And then we have a bolt screwed in here, and that's just going to be welded onto the frame there. Then we're going to grab some more metal and throw it on somewhere to hold up the engine a little more. Maybe even this piece of tubing or something. It's from the body right there. And we're going to weld this sprocket onto the back wheel. And once those things are done, provided I can find a chain I had around here, I had a longer piece of chain that might work better for a bike, because the wheel's farther away from the engine. But anyway, once I find that, if I can find it, then we just need to weld that stuff up, get that chain on there, throttle, gas tank, and then we're ready to roll. Hi guys, so today we've finished on, so it's the next day, and we finished welding on the engine, here's the top engine mount. It's been welded on to the frame in 2 spots, by this metal bar, right there and right there, and then it's bolted onto the engine right here with 2 bolts I got from a lawnmower. And then here, if I pull the bike out, you might not be able to see this on camera, but down here where it connects to the frame right there, there's a little bolt screwed into the engine, and that is welded onto the frame. So that means that the engine is mounted. Not the strongest, but it's mounted. And so now we've got 3 things left to do. We've got to install some chain that we pilfered from the local makerspace, and then we've also got to hook up our throttle right here to the carburetor and the carburetor slide. I did a little work on that, but it's not quite done, so by the end of this time lapse we should be done, and then all we'll have to do after that is install the gas tank, either the one that was on the scooter or maybe a weed whacker gas tank or something like that. So by the end of this video we should have this little bike running, and that'll be pretty fun. So here's a time lapse. Hi guys, so I don't know, I just moved the bike out from over there so that you can see what I did a little better, but I forgot to tell you, we also welded on the back sprocket there. It's an 80 tooth and the front's a 9 tooth, so there should be like about a 9-to-1, I guess, gear ratio, something like that. So hopefully it'll work. So what we did was we spliced onto the bike a piece of chain. It's a bit on the loose side. We're gonna need a chain tensioner or something to hold it tight because it's pretty slack right now. And then, as you can see, there's a jumble of wires, or not wires, tubes coming off this gas tank. So one of these is, this is the air vent wire. This is the air vent tube. So this goes up, and a filling tube. So this is air vent and filling tube. And this goes up to the handlebars, so you can fill it through there, and it won't spill out of the tank. And then right here we have our prime line that just goes over to this side of the carburetor, and that is so if you plug off here and squeeze the bottle, it'll squeeze fuel down through this line into the carburetor, and that'll prime it. So then also we have the main line that kind of goes around in here, and then it comes out and goes into this main fuel on-off valve. If you can see that, probably not. So see if I can get a better angle on this. Yeah, so you can see all these tubes. This one's prime line. This one back here. This one back here is the vent line, and then this one hiding up here in the front is the main fuel line that goes right over here into this little ball valve right here. That's it. And then this one is the prime line back here, and up here on the handlebars we have the main, they're the vent line. That's really long. So we installed that. We got the throttle cable all hooked in there onto the top of the carburetor. And the kill switch we're gonna have to do somehow. Maybe hook on the handlebars would be nice. But anyway, this is the kill switch. Right now you just ground it out to the cylinder or to anything metal on the engine, and it'll kill it. You can even ground it out over here, and that'll kill it. But it would be nice to have a switch up here, just so you don't have to reach down and kind of do that, scrape around for a little bit to get the engine to die. Anyway, she's about ready for a test drive, boys. I mean, like, hypothetically, we could do one right now if we had a little more gas. We don't have enough gas right now to fill up that tank right there. We're about skinned for gas. And then also, I want to build a muffler mount, because you can see that's kind of loose, and can't tighten up the bolts anymore. So, just going to make a little muffler mount, and then we should be good to ride it. So, we'll probably be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, so we'll be back tomorrow working on this, and we might get it running by tomorrow, which will be fun. Hi guys, so it's the next day, and like last night we got the chain on. You might be able to see it a little better now since last night was kind of dark. Here's the vent line. This is the prime line, so that just goes straight from the bottle, and it goes down to this side of the carburetor. So if you like squeeze it, then it'll push fuel down there and put fuel into the carburetor directly into the Venturi. And then this one's the main fuel line, just goes right into the top of the carburetor there. Got a little handy dandy valve there. As you can see, the muffler's a little bit on the loose side. It's got a little jiggle in it. We got the throttle hooked up, works pretty good. We got our little vent line coming out here. So now I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna weld on some foot pegs. We're gonna weld on a little muffler reinforcement back here, maybe up there, something like that, and then a chain tensioner. Keep that chain tight and in the right spot. So I'll show you the foot pegs. We got them cut out over here. Now just some pieces of rebar. I think rebar would be good because they got some grip on there. We can just like tack them on right there, something. Get them on there. And then have a nice footrest. We'll have to jerry rig something for the chain tensioner, and maybe something skinny for the just a skinny piece of metal or something like that for the muffler mount. So here's a time lapse from Hi guys, so we just finished up welding on all the extra parts. Now she runs. I have to say the gearing's a bit tall though. I just did a test drive. So we put nice foot pegs on the front so you can ride it really nice. And it fits a larger person, like so. We got a chain tensioner jerry-rigged up. It's not very nice, but it works. And then
we kept the pedals.
Yeah, so we kept the pedal on this side for a brake, and then we lopped off the one on the other side. I don't know if you can see that right there. We lopped it off with the saw so that it wouldn't hit the muffler.
And then we reinforced the muffler actually with two.
Yeah, we put some
nice
metal for reinforcement. Made a little triangle right there for reinforcement on the muffler. And now it's a little ripper, but
so let's see.
The thing is, it doesn't quite have enough torque, so I was thinking I modified this front sprocket on the engine a little bit so it could have a 9-tooth instead of a stock 6-tooth, and I might go back to the stock 6-tooth for more torque. Since this back sprocket is not quite big enough for this bike, it doesn't have enough torque, and the clutch just slips all the way up the hill. So it might be good on flat, but I think it would be good to have a little more torque on it. So Angus is going to do a little test drive right here. You want me to start it for you? I'll step on it. Angus, careful when you're pole starting it. Don't hit the end of the pole start because that is bad for it, and that's why Michael ripped it off last time.
Here, you can just do it.
Okay. Here, Angus, hold the camera.
Okay. What?
Careful.
This is a little bit there doing it because he's taller and got longer arms. Come on.
Maybe needs a little prime. Oh yeah. Here. I'll hold this line. A little squeeze. Let it prime up. Okay.
Okay, there we go. She should run now.
Okay. Let's see if that does anything for us. Okay. And he's off. Holy cow, that back wheel's a bit on the wobbly side. Oh, and it threw the chain. And he killed it. Okay. Let's see the damage.
Chain popped off.
I know.
I luckily stopped it really quickly.
Huh. I wonder what's causing this. Constantly the chains have been popping off. Thought I'd fixed it, but maybe not. Here. Okay, roll the bike backwards now. Just fast. Let me check the chain alignment on the bottom. Looks great, but here, roll it forward for me. Let's see why it popped off. Oh, you're gonna run into a car.
Wait, I think I know. Listen closely. Every like 2 seconds, listen. So it starts off normal.
Angus, that's a tight spot in the chain because the sprocket's not perfectly straight, but that's fine. Okay. Nearly skipped there.
No, it didn't pop.
Yeah. Okay, here.
Try it again.
Hi guys, so, well, it's raining outside. I don't know if you can see, but that means we can't really ride the bike right now, so maybe we'll do a testing video at a later date. Maybe we'll do a modification video at a later date, and we'll definitely at least give you guys a top speed in the comments section down below. But for right now, looks like testing's done for now, and we just want to upload the video, so here's the video. Redneck Reduction, signing out.